How's it going, guys? Back again on Uno Gaming. We've got a nice little 2v2 that I had yesterday. Myself playing Khorne and my ally being Sinesh. Playing against the Ancient Cafe. Straight away I went for the Goon Squad by going for the Exalted Bloodthirster plus the normal Bloodthirster. The idea behind this being I knew Kairos was just going to sit and weave spells all game, so if I could goon him out quickly, then I just thought the idea it might make the game a little bit easier. And the last thing, obviously, I've got quite hefty spell resist on Khorne units, but the last thing I needed was in blasting my Celeste units to bits. So, just as we load in, I did take 2 squads of Bloodletters, 5 squads of Khorne Warriors, just the Axe and Shield variants. And then also, I did Vanguard some Khorne Hounds off the bat, right over here in the corner. I did this purely because I expected him to use flamers and that he would sit them at the back. Luckily this did pay off and we have a singular Exalted Flamer just right here hiding at the back. I didn't expect the double Soul Grinder, but I was hoping I could deal with this as soon as I dealt with Kairos. As expected, Kairos just comes straight flying out, straight up in the air. I use my army purely quite foddery at the moment. I move them straight up, knowing they're going to get shot by blue horrors, but they are shielded. And the idea being, with 100 armor, a decent melee defense of 40, we'll get through taking a little bit of fire, take up some time. Straight away, you can see the ability from Kairos coming straight down and hitting the blue fire of Zinch. I automatically get the Goon Squad moving. He does use Gaze of Fate, meaning my Exalted can't move. Now, if I'd only brought 1 Bloodthirster, it means he could have really got quite a lot of distance on me and then just backed up over there. Now, well played for my ally. He knows already he doesn't want to take this fight, so pops a damage resistance and tries to get away. This Flamer, which I was quite scared of the Exalted, as per plan gets pinged by 2 units of Hounds and they should be taking that apart quite quickly. As we can see down here, we do pop all of the abilities, Deathbringer, and you see the fancy little explosion there as well. Kairos' shield has already been popped, and this is not a fight that Kairos wants to take. Yes, the Bloodthirster is taking a surmountable amount of damage, but if I could limit how much Kairos could actually deal damage to our armies, it was a win and a good trade in my opinion. Kairos has only managed to deal 907 at the moment, whereas with 533 Iron Exalted, 218. As for the rest of the battle, I was just trying to tie them up. He dispatched Soul Grinder and some Blue Horrors to try and deal with the Flesh Hounds, but luckily I did get some support from some Heart Seekers and some Seekers of Sinesh after they tied up some Forsaken. And for at the moment, the Chaos Warriors of Khorne are doing the perfect job which I needed them to, which was just to tie up the infantry and buy some time. Kairos is getting worked pretty hard over there by the Goon Squad. I absolutely love bringing the Exalted Bloodthirster and a normal Bloodthirster when I know there's going to be a Kairos or a big unit for me to try and take out. Equally as well, because I expected Cafe to bring some sort of air force, and Bloodthirsters just absolutely take this apart. So what I like to do on my front line, I didn't go specialised in the slightest. It was just a basic bread and butter of Chaos Warriors of Khorne to take the beating, take the ranged fire, take the damage, and then just weave some Bloodletters. Not Exalted ones, but they can use Exalted even they are there on the expensive side. Just weave some Exalted ones through, some normal Bloodletters, my apologies, just to chop through the armour and just to save them a little bit. So managed to tie Cafe. In all fairness, we can see some more rookie errors. An error I've been doing quite lately is I send too many units to fight such a small area. I could have spread these out, maybe sent a squad over here to assist over here. At this point, Kairos has got regrowth cast on him, but with a poison from the Seekers, plus the 2 Bloodthirsters just absolutely chasing him down. He's not long for this world, as we can see here. He's doing some good job of trying to run away, and you know the regrowth is trying to keep him going, but there's just no way he can get away. You know, Kairos is 81 speed and Bloodthirsters ain't no slouch. 95 on the Exalted, and of course, you know, the Exalted also has this ability to make him go faster. The name is just managing to dodge me, and it is Bloodthirst. How I could forget that, I don't know. But straight away, Kairos is going down. Now, he did manage to do a lot of damage to the Bloodthirster and the Exalted during this time. The Soul Grinders are really hurting. But to me, it was just important I didn't let up, even if it did end up costing me a Bloodthirster. Another good gaze of Fate going down completely negates the Horn of Khorne that I used, but luckily, as we saw it, the other Bloodthirster chops Kairos down, and he goes back. Straight away, I send both Bloodthirsters to try and take out these Soul Grinders. I could really do with chopping them down. Both of them rank 9. Some real heavy gold invested in these. But we can see the Bloodthirster has 1,214 gold, and the Exalted's at 2,300. Really paying for themselves. And the Chaos Warriors of Khorne, again, just holding. I've been playing quite a bit of Sinesh lately, and it is so comforting being able to have some infantry that can really just hold their own. Not as micro and macros intensive. Over here, you know, they're blobbing up, fighting innumerable odds, and they're just cracking on. Great all-round infantry. The Bloodletters are coming to join, trying to get through again, trying to weave them through the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. I've also found that Spawn do a very good role in this as well. If you just have Chaos Warriors of Khorne and then you run Spawn through them. I know it's extremely popular in Total Warhammer 2 to run Chaos Marauders and Spawn. So one Soul Grind has been taken down, and we're working on the second. I did use the Relentless Rage Army ability, because I did think the leadership was going to kill him, if I'm honest. But I just wanted to take out this second Soul Grinder, even if it did cost the Bloodthirster. You know, the Bloodthirster has made some great XP, and he's now at 2,355 gold value, and that's the Soul Grinder down. I automatically move my Chaos Warriors straight back over to go push over here, knowing there is some infantry, but at this point I know it's pretty much won. Now I'm just looking for freebies. I don't want to send these two to fight Mao Ying, for example, because she's being tied up quite well by fiends, but it's a lord that is quite devastating in dragon form and could definitely kill one Bloodthirster, if not both. Obviously she does have regrowth and quite a bit of healing, nowhere near her healing cap, but she's having a good duel with the Keeper of Secrets. At this point I'm going straight for the Sky Lantern. I said it yesterday when I played Sinesh, a big thing for me is, and that's, you know, Bloodthirst popped, is just trying to get the little bits that are free. Just breaking away the squads that are running, and just making sure that you pick up the little bits. This combat here, it's a nice, quick, easy value, worthwhile. And we can just take out the skull quite quickly. I mean, you can see already the damage is taken from both Bloodthirsters. It just gets absolutely destroyed. Quite a short game for today. I just wanted to showcase this one because I was really quite chuffed at how Khorne played out there. You know, he managed to make Kairos only get 986 gold worth in value, whereas on the other side of the board, you know, 500 value on the Khorne Hounds. They weren't used the best, but 950 on them, they did real well at shutting down the Flamer before that could cause too much damage. And the Khorne Warriors, just absolute MVPs, held. And that's what I need them to do, just hold, buy me some time to pick off the more valuable assets on the enemy team. And again, 2,756 on that Bloodthirster and 3,884 on the Exalted. Thank you for watching the video today, guys, and I'll be sure to catch you on the next one.